Today we're going to talk about another fashion icon, Victoria Beckham. Her style has evolved over the years and she's now known for her minimalistic and sophisticated approach to fashion. In this video, we will be discussing some of Victoria Beckham's best fashion style tips and tricks that you and I can apply to our own wardrobe. She's 5 foot tall and most of the effects that she creates are to make herself look taller and slimmer. I do have some new Lilysilk goodies to show you as well, so let's get started. One of the most important things that Victoria Beckham believes in is investing in quality basics. Basics form the foundation of any wardrobe, and having well-made, timeless pieces will ensure that you always have something to wear. It's nothing new, right? Some of the basics that Victoria swears by include well-fitted jeans, classic white shirts, and black trousers. She often wears a white tee rolled up, which is the added element of chic that we can all borrow for an instant style lift. With this little trick, you can make any tee look cool and edgy at any age, might I add. But you see, it's not just about looking cool. For women, it's a statement of freedom and relaxes the attire. The silk flowy blouses are also frequently seen on her, and together with a rolled up sleeve again, the unbuttoned tops are part of her signature look. Another one of Victoria Beckham's style secrets is to accessorize wisely. Accessories can make or break an outfit, and Victoria believes that they should be used sparingly. She likes to keep her accessories minimalistic and prefers to stick to a few key pieces such as the statement oversized sunglasses or a classic handbag. By keeping her accessories understated, Victoria allows her outfits to speak for themselves, and this is what makes her look so effortlessly chic. Victoria Beckham is known for her signature style of sleek and form-fitting clothing, but she also likes to experiment with proportions. She often pairs a more fitted top with a looser bottom or vice versa. Don't be fooled here to think that she just looks baggy. Oh no! Underneath those white pants are sky-high stilettos or platforms disguised to add lots of inches to her legs. She then lowers her waist with drop waist dresses or tops that end at her hips to balance out these long legs, and voila! Her entire frame is now significantly lengthened. This creates an interesting contrast that adds depth to her outfits. She also likes to play with length of her clothing, such as pairing a longer coat with a shorter skirt. This technique is great for creating a visually interesting outfit that stands out from the crowd. Stick to a neutral color palette. When it comes to color, Victoria Beckham likes to keep it simple. She is known for her love of neutral tones such as beige, black, white, and gray. These colors are versatile, timeless, and easy to style. By sticking to a neutral color palette, Victoria is able to create a cohesive wardrobe that can be mixed and matched effortlessly. Now, if you're new to this whole color palette, start with a classic black and white outfit and build from there. This military style casual button shirt from Lilysilk is one of those neutrals that can easily be styled with many pieces from our wardrobe. I particularly like these front pockets because it gives the button shirt a complete makeover. Victoria also wears the style in jackets, dresses, and in subtle green shades. It's a popular casual chic up style to a relaxed look. Pleated skirts are often seen being worn in tandem with the puffy shirts to balance out the proportions. I have mine here from Amazon. It's an easy style to pull on. I particularly like the tucked in look and then slightly pulled up and out like she wears it, because pleats add dimension to the waist, but in the right length, the stripe effect I found elongating. And it's so comfortable. It's probably my most worn style skirt for the weekend. I have it and also in several colors as well. I also like the classic smooth silk A-line skirt look. I've been looking for one that actually fits well for a couple of years now. Most of them have no transition to the waist or have some cheap elastic, which somehow never looked good. This one I like because it's not too tight, it's A-line shaped flowing outward, and it has the smooth slimming band at the waist for defined structure without cutting into the skin or rolling up. One thing that sets Victoria apart from other celebrities is her attention to detail when it comes to tailoring. She knows the importance of having well-fitted clothing, and she makes sure that all her clothes are tailored to perfection. This means getting your clothes altered to fit your body shape perfectly. Now, this may seem like a small thing, but it can make a huge difference in your clothes look and feel. And if you think that some of her clothes that she wears are oversized for her frame, it's because she wants it this way. And that's where you look out for the details, the message that she's trying to relay. Finally, one of Victoria Beckham's best fashion style tips is to keep it classic. She loves classic silhouettes and timeless pieces that will never go out of style. Now, these pieces are great investments as they can be worn season after season and will never look dated. Some of the classic pieces that Victoria loves include a Tailor blazer, a trench coat, and a little black dress. She also wears them combined in a lot of black or monochromatic colors. These are simple, clean looks that are visually appealing and easy to look at. Her signature style between these looks, I would say, is much deeper than the eye can see. I also appreciate over the years to discover, like a treasure hunt, which part of her outfit is the classic element. Because make no mistake, she incorporates the traditional element in most, if not all, her looks. Whether it's the preppy collar shirt with the exaggerated collar or the exaggerated sleeves and cuffs, it's still the classic button shirt, isn't it? She adds a sleek feel to it with these little subtle alterations. Or the classic tight boots and a midi skirt combination. I don't think I've seen her in loose or slouchy boots unless it was the peak of the trend a few years ago. Even then, it was a normal slouch. It's just not what Europeans wear. The tighter the better. Think of it as a second skin, which is so difficult to find here in the States. Another example is the classic coats that she likes to wear, but with a detailed twist, such as embroidery or an added design. But one of the most important fashion tips that Victoria Beckham advocates for is to dress for your body type. Everyone has a unique body shape, and it's important to dress in a way that flatters your figure. So for example, if you have an hourglass figure like Victoria, she recommends wearing fitted clothing that accentuate your curves. If you have a pear-shaped figure, then she suggests wearing clothes that emphasize your waist and balance out your proportions. I'm looking at her younger photos when she was experimenting with a sexy, attractive look like most of us do, right? Yeah, when we're young and restless. And I must say that even though she has an enviable figure, she eats uber healthy and practices Pilates, the fact that she chooses to display the fabrics, designs, colors, quite frankly, it gives me the impression that she's a walking mannequin, showcasing what she wants us to see. A new trend perhaps, originality, creativity. It's not about her body and showing off how skinny she is, for example, which is what a lot of models and public figures do. This is what confidence looks like to me. When you know that you look good and don't need to display your skin for the world to see every single minute of the day. When we are comfortable in dressing a little bit loose perhaps without being afraid that we will be labeled as trying to hide our forms. It's not for everyone, I know, but this is an element that really stands out to me when I see her style. Even when she wears baggy clothes, there's a point in her body that we see well defined, such as the ankles or the arms or the neckline or the waistline. It's important to balance the rest of the outfit and not give the impression of oversized, ill-fitted. Now, while Victoria is known for her love of black clothing, she also encourages people to experiment with color. She believes that color can add a lot of personality to an outfit and can be a great way to make a statement. She advises people to start with simple colors like navy or gray and to gradually experiment with brighter hues. Victoria also believes that it's important important to consider the color that suits your skin tone. So for example, if you have warm undertones, then you might look best in earthy hues like olive green or rust. If you have cool undertones, then you might prefer jewel tones like emerald or sapphire. I also noticed the blue and white combination is one of her go-to staples, from striped dresses to skirts and tops. This silk dress is a good example of how to wear stripes. Now, if you notice, the top and the middle section has vertical lines and the sides are slightly diagonal oriented to bring in the visual towards the center of the silhouette. It's a continuously slimming effect while also adding dimension and playing around with the curves. It's not a rigid stripe, which to me adds a little bit of sophistication. A good tip that I decided to experiment with is the size up, because I don't want the buttons to open up in a gap. In addition, I also picked this beautiful white slip to go under it. We talked about slips before, and I promised you I will be on the lookout for one. It feels heavenly. Back to the buttons, I sized up, and while it won't look good on most dresses, this one has a belt, and I can tie it with the accentuating horizontal line, redefining my waistline. Great trick on the eye, and you can tell that it's slightly bigger. Have fun with fashion. At the end of the day, fashion should be fun. It's a way to express our personality and creativity. Victoria Beckham is known for her impeccable style, but she also knows how to have fun with fashion. She encourages people to experiment with different styles and to not take fashion too seriously. After all, it's just clothes. If you're not having fun with fashion, then you're probably doing it wrong. I hope you found this guide to Victoria Beckham's fashion tips and tricks helpful. Remember to always be yourself and to let your personality shine through in your fashion choices. All the Lilysilk pieces are linked below for you to shop, and don't forget about the discount codes. For more elegant styles inspiration, you want to watch my next video where I talk about the old money aesthetics explained. I'll see you there next.